Mugabe was my boss, but he was very strong-headed, very strong-headed. Yeah. If he made a decision, he stands by it. It was very difficult for him to be flexible, right? So when these things happened, we felt that, there was a way of accommodating each other, Zandla and Zipra, Zapu and ZANU. And I think to some extent, I had friends also on the ZAPU side. I could go to ZAPU and speak with the ZAPU, with ZAPU friends. I was Zandla, but Zipra friends also. So it was easy for me to go across and debate and so on. To an extent where I became an emissary between Mugabe and Nkomo. Mugabe would send me to Nkomo, Nkomo would send me to Mugabe, and moved between the two. And arranged meetings quietly. Between the two, they would meet quietly, and the only person who would know is me. We debated that for some time, whether we should have an executive president or a titular president. I was for an executive president with executive powers. Others had the view that we should have a titular president with an executive prime minister. Right. But I said, we should go for an executive presidency. First executive prime minister and executive president. And Mugabe was also for the same. We agreed on that. And we moved that way.
In the birthing of the Second Republic, it had its own challenges. And the president once again said he managed to resolve the misunderstanding and the perceptions which were there with the first family and the former Vice President Mujuru.
I think he was misinformed. Because later on we discussed it. Emerson, I'm sorry about what happened. This was, the work of people.
Who said that?
Mugabe.
You met when he was out of power?
No, when he's still in power. He told me that what had happened when we reconciled and I came back. He told me that what had happened. That he was sorry.
So they were third hands who were manipulating.
Who had manipulated him, and he told me.
Taking advantage of
I said, Mr. President, we've come from far. Let's move on. Let's forget. It's finished.
So he died when you had reconciled?
Totally. We had opened up to each other. Opened up totally. Yes.
Up to now we see the former First Lady is now a bit more amenable to you.
Of course. Nothing, no issues at all. If she has any problem, she comes to me and I'll solve them running.
How about Mamchuru?
She's okay. We have no issues. I mean, we were together in the war and there's no issues at all. We were just comrades. No issues, totally no issues. People perceive that we would quarrel or would do things. That was the perception. But to be honest, no.
Yes, indeed. Having stayed in the condemned cell after training as a guerrilla fighter in the early 60s, caught, condemned to death, staying in prison for 10 years, and once again go back to the bush. Not many people have done that. And the President Mnangagwa says, it is a calling, and it was a calling to fight for the dear motherland. And he will remain steadfast in protecting what Zimbabwe is all about. Ruben Barwe, ZBC News, Harare.